Building block. If there's a fire, we're going to put it out. If there's a little ember burning, we're going to put it out. We're going to put it out very quickly. They misled us. They're literally a pipe organ for China. Planes are coming out of Wuhan. They're going to Italy very big time. What was that all about? We're coming up with a very distinct recommendation. There's nothing positive about what happened in China having to do with this subject. We're lucky that we stopped it in January. We are not happy with the World Health Organization. Well, as you know, we just worked with the meat processes. We have tremendous product. We have ample supply. The bottlenecks. I signed something very important last night. I just got off the phone with the biggest in the world. They're all gung-ho. The quarantine is going to be very strong. We had a very good record of having people getting better. We're just about #1 in the world. A couple of countries are doing okay, but we are doing very well. Will this be used in the earlier phases or the later phases? It's called in the teens. What we've gone through as a country. I think I read this is one of the best weeks in the stock market since the 1950s or 1940s. I think there's a tremendous feeling of optimism in this country. We're transiting into, but it's a very transitional period. I think it's going to do good. I think next year, all of the fruits of what we've all done together, between the doctors and the business people, it's about growth. We're going to be in great shape because we're growing. There are ways to look at it. We are throwing money at the people that lost their job unfairly. They were down and out and we came along. I don't know him. I've never spoken to him. I think he's a very, very good man who had a very bad day. And then he wanted to be Ernest Hemingway. He starts writing long memos. You can't do that when you're a captain of a ship. When you talk about spreading, it started with 2 people, then it went to 12. That spread like wildfire. By much more than double. More than everybody else combined. I didn't say 5 million. Somebody said 5 million. I think it might have been the Harvard report. Yesterday I looked at Deborah. I said, what's with the 5 million? We're more advanced than any country in the world on testing. And not only that, the testing is the best. They love the Abbott Laboratories test. Nobody even thought about that 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I'm saying, where did that number come from? I keep asking, where does it come from? You know what? What's interesting about that number is, I remember when we did 1 million, we said, we just did 1 million. And the media said, oh, when are you going to do 2 million? In other words, it's sort of a setup. It's called the media trap. It pertains to me. It doesn't pertain to other people. It's what I've had to experience for 5 years. All I know is this. President Moon of South Korea. He said, your testing is the greatest in the world. How did this happen?